Welcome back, class. My name is Mr. Teacher with the SAT Math video guide. I just wanted to clear up a little mistake I did in the last video before starting on the next section. Um, on number 20, I said in a part of the problem that percentages are just divided by 10, and just to make sure, percentages are always equal to divided by 100. Just just making sure. Anyways, today we're going to start on the next section of math, section 7, which is on page 413. So, let's begin. So, we start on number 1. And there's a lot of houses here. So instead of drawing the whole thing, let's just draw the keys, because I am assuming that you have the book while you're doing this guide. So like something like this. Each house represents 2,000 homes. And so there's a whole bunch of 10-year periods, 1961 to 70, 1971 to 80, and there's a different amount of homes in each one. So the pictogram shows the number of new homes built in Cityville for each of 4 different time periods from 1961 through 2000. How many new homes were built from 1961 through 1990? So this is just really straightforward. You just need to count properly. So 1961 to 1970, there are 2 of these houses. 1971 to 1980, there are 4 of these houses. And 1981 to 1990, there are 8 of these houses. So total equals to 14 houses. Houses as in these. So now we have to multiply 14 times 2,000. So how many new homes were built from 1961 through 1990? Multiply this. 14 times 2 is 28. Add 3 zeros. 28,000 homes were built. That's choice E. That was pretty good for a first question. Okay. So now number 2. And a little diagram. Straight line. Something like a triangle going. Let's extend this a bit more. Okay. This is 35 degrees. This is 45 degrees. And this is W degrees. So what is the value of W in the figure above? Well, let's find the opposite angles of these. The opposite angle of 35 is still going to be 35 because opposite angles are congruent. Same thing here. The opposite angle is over here, so this equals to 45. 45 plus 35 equals to 80. So the angles of a triangle measure up to 180. 180 minus 80 equals to 100. And that is the missing angle. So W equals to 100. That's choice B. Next problem. Number 3. Okay. Word problem. A restaurant has 19 tables that can seat a total of 84 people. Some of the tables seat 4 people, and the others seat 5 people. So how many tables seat 5 people? Okay, so first what we want to try to do is assign a variable to each one. Let's say the number of tables that seat 4 people, so 4 people tables equals to X, and 5 people tables equals to Y. So these are the amounts of these types of tables. So from the word problem, we can tell that x, which is the amount of 4 people tables, plus y, the amount of 5 people tables, is going to equal to a total of 19 tables. And now the number of people in these amount of tables, so we're going to have to find that out. The number of people in x tables is going to be 4x because each one has 4 people. And the same thing with y, each table is going to have 5 people, so it's 5y. 4x plus 5y is going to equal to 84. That's the total amount of people that can be seated. So what can we do here? We can find a value of x and then plug it into this equation. So let's see. Bring it over here. X equals to 19 minus y. So let's plug this in over here. So 4 times 19 minus y plus 5y is going to be equal to 84. 4 times 10 is 40. 4 times 9 is 36. Okay, 76 minus 4y plus 5y is going to equal to 84. So simplify the y's. Wow, I'm drawing a lot of arrows in this video. 76 plus y will equal to 84. Subtract 76 from both sides. So y is going to equal to 8. Now, what is y? Y is the number of 5 people tables. So we found our answer. Done deal. That's choice E. So let's move on to number 4. If A equals to 4, which of the following is equivalent to AM squared plus AM plus A? So let's just substitute the 4 in for each A. So 4m squared plus 4m plus 4. And from the answer choices I can see it doesn't look like mine. So let's try and factor out the 4. So if we factor out 4 from the equation, we get 4 and then in the parenthesis m squared plus m, and don't forget the 1, because if there was nothing there it would be 0. Sometimes students forget that, including me. So this looks like choice D, and that will be the correct answer. So we're going at quite a steady pace here. So now let's continue on to number 5. Okay, so nice drawing. Oops. So it's a circle inside a square, and although my drawing doesn't tell it, they're tangent, don't worry. The circle is tangent to the square at least 1 point on each cardinal direction. Cardinal? Did I say that right? Up, down, left, right. Okay. So this part is shaded. Okay. So this is A, B, C, D. In the figure above, the circle with center O, which is over here, is inscribed in square ABCD. What is the area of the shaded portion of the circle? Oh, I forgot to give this. This equals to 2. And since it's a square, this will also equal to 2. So, what is the area of the shaded portion of the circle? So, first things first, we need to find the radius of the circle. And Mind, this is tangent, although I couldn't really draw it properly. So the diameter is going to equal to 2. So the radius is just half diameter, so it's 1. So the area of the entire circle is going to be pi times 1 squared, which is just pi. So the area is going to be pi. And since the shaded area of the circle is a quarter of the circle, and you can make sure of that because the radius extends from one corner to the center and another corner to the center. So that's 1/4 of the entire circle. So if it's 1/4, then we divide pi by 4. And that's the area of the shaded region. That which is choice A. And I think we might be able to do one more problem and then I'll run out of time. Okay, number 6, and XY graph to end this video, hopefully, maybe. X, Y, they look like, oh, no, okay, here it is, 8, there's 16, they seem to be marked in 4s, but they're labeled every 8, -8, -16, standard, okay, 8, 16, and just up to down to -8 here, not up to. Okay, and there's a line between y equals 4 and x equals 12. So let's try and draw that as nicely as we can with freehand. Okay, something like that, and that is line L. So in the xy plane above, the equation of line L is x plus 3y equals to 12. So which of the following is an equation of a line that is perpendicular to line L? So always remember the rule. If on a graph, if a line ever has to be perpendicular to another line, when you multiply their slopes, they have to multiply out to -1. So first we need to find the slope of this line L. So let's take this equation and try to transform it and find the slope. So let's subtract x. So 3y equals to 12 minus x. It should be the other way around, actually, once we do it. We'll do it right now. Y, so we divide the 3. Y equals to -1 over 3 x 12 plus 4. So minus 1.3 is the slope, not 1.3, 1 over 3 is the slope of this line L. So the line perpendicular to it, so minus 1 over 3 times y is going to equal to -1. And the only number that satisfies this is going to be positive 3. If you multiply positive 3 times a -1, 3, it's going to be -3 over 3, which is just -1. So the only choice that even has a slope of 3 is choice C. So that's the only possible answer, and that is the only answer. So I hope this video helped you with your math preparation. I will be continuing on from number 7 next time, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. And just keep in mind, this is an 18 question section, so questions 7 and 8 are going to be a bit tough. So see you guys soon.